Fenugreek leaves, or methi as it's called in India, is a gift of winter. It's a wonder vegetable, and this is a bunch I got from the farmer's market. It helps to cut the lower 1/3 off, so it becomes easier to separate the leaves out. Yes, it is a tedious process, but the leaves have to be separated because the stems are usually not eaten, especially the thick ones. After all the leaves are separated, it's ready to be washed. You'll be surprised at how much dirt collects at the bottom, and depending upon how many bunches you're cooking, you can divide this washing process in different steps. You'll probably have to wash each bunch 2 or 3 times to make sure that all the dirt is out, and otherwise you'll feel it when you're eating it. You might want to shake the leaves during this washing process and take them out so that all the dirt can settle down at the bottom. If you pour the leaves in another container, that you might end up transferring all the dirt as well. So I'm going to wash this, since it's so dirty, a couple of more times, and as I do it, I'm going to tell you all the amazing benefits of fenugreek. Some of you might be familiar with some of its benefits, and it truly is like a shield for us in the winter. It protects us from so many things. It keeps our bodies working well. It helps our digestive system and maintains excellent metabolism in the body, and it's fiber rich, and therefore it's excellent for the colon and prevents constipation. And now, since it's washed, I'm going to move it to the cooking side. Just take out the extra water by shaking the leaves a little bit, or you can dry the leaves on a drying mat. Just leave it in the bowl like this so it dries out a little bit. Ayurveda lays a lot of emphasis on the digestive system. As long as there is digestive fire or agni, food is properly broken down, and fenugreek is a heating food, so it provides that digestive fire to the body. I'm using ghee here to cook, but you can use any other oil, even olive oil if you like, and mustard oil is also a very commonly used oil to cook fenugreek along with potatoes, which is a great combination with it. In Chinese medicine, fenugreek is also called a phlegm mover because it prevents congestion or toxins from settling in the colon. So as long as there is digestive fire, food is breaking down, and if the colon is moving well, nourishment is also being absorbed by the body, and so energy is moving, and all the cells, organs and glands get everything they need to function well. So after the ghee is heated or the oil is hot, you can put some cumin seeds, some turmeric if you like, and turmeric should be put in the hot oil because that's how it becomes bioavailable. Then put a little chili powder and coriander powder. This chili powder is not so hot, it's more for the color. And then I added some garam masala as well. Now let all the spices blend well in the oil. Now as the spices blend, I'm going to chop the leaves a little more so that they're not so chunky when you're eating them. Now fenugreek is also great for the heart. It keeps the cholesterol low and it helps alleviate PMS as well as menopausal symptoms. Fenugreek, I know the oil is really hot, so I lowered the flame. And you can keep adding as you cut the vegetable into the oil and mixing it. Fenugreek is also an antibacterial, antiviral and antimicrobial, and therefore a great vegetable to have in the winter. It keeps bacteria away and it keeps infections away. Fenugreek is excellent for maintaining blood sugar levels, and it reduces the risk of diabetes. It can help lower insulin use in those that are diabetic. There are other benefits of fenugreek. It is said to support the liver, it detoxifies and purifies the blood, it stimulates hair growth, it's great for the skin. It prevents osteoporosis from developing by preventing bone loss. It is good for the brain and helps improve memory. Children are usually not fond of this vegetable, even though it's made with potatoes, but they happily eat it, when it is mixed into the dough that is made to make paranthas, which is like stuffed tortillas. So after the leaves are wilted a little bit, it's time to add the potatoes. So you cut them into small pieces, dice them up, and throw it into the wilted fenugreek. I wash the potatoes well and scrub it, and I usually leave the skin on because most of the nutrition is actually in the skin of the potatoes. And along with the fenugreek, potatoes and fenugreek dish is actually a very balanced dish according to Ayurveda. I'm using the red potatoes because I happen to have those available, but you can add white or yellow potatoes also. After adding the potatoes, you can add some salt and pepper to taste and mix it all up, and then cover it to let the vegetables cook and blend. You might want to open it once or twice in the middle, say about after 5-10 minutes, to mix it and make sure that it's not getting stuck at the bottom. If it's not cooked, then cover it and let it stay on the heat for a little while longer. Fenugreek is also excellent for fighting inflammation and useful in chronic diseases like rheumatoid arthritis. Fenugreek is a bitter and pungent vegetable, and not many vegetables that we eat tend to be of this nature, of this taste. And cooked with potatoes like this, it is actually a great addition to our palate. The dish is now done, so I'm going to add some garam masala for some taste, and you can even add some ghee or cilantro if you like. So aloo methi, as it is called, or fenugreek potato vegetable is now ready, and you can have it with some roti, which is like tortillas, and some lentils and yogurt would make this a complete meal. I hope you enjoy it.